boy official.
Jameer, get like me, son. No, I'm just playing with you.
We are now live.
Oh, yeah.
I think we are. Yeah.
Yeah, it says we live now.
Yeah, I saw it on my screen too.
Yeah, I'm about to post it. I want to send the link to you guys, so if you know anybody that wants to join and everything. Hey man, I'm feeling good. Philly won. Got a haircut. I'm blessed.
DeAndre, you know what he told me yesterday?
Why would he? What did he tell you?
He said Philly is gonna beat the Celtics, bro.
Yeah, man.
He said he's gonna take them out. I can't allow that to. I can't allow that.
People,
Jameer, all I'm gonna say is this.
You know what's crazy? The amount of people thought that I was actually being for real was actually funny.
I mean, because you a 76ers fan, bro. We never, whenever we talk about anything that go with a team, we're gonna believe it.
I am not that delusional when it comes to my team.
I mean, they got a good lineup. I realistically, I told y'all before, I feel like the time of having a really short point guard, I feel like that's just out the window now. It's like, weird as it may sound, that's just what it seems like to me. If you too short, you're not gonna be able to do much. And what's Maxi's like? What is he 6 foot flat or 6'1"? He's short to be for NBA standards. I know that.
Tyrese Maxi's like, he's not that. He's like 6'3".
He's 6'3".
Yeah, bro. I think he's 6.
Then he should be all right. Because Donovan Mitchell is 6 foot flat.
I thought Donovan Mitchell was like 6'1", 6'2".
I was just looking at a chart of like players' heights. I could be wrong, but I know that Donovan Mitchell is shorter than Maxey.
Tyrese Maxey is 6'2", and then
okay.
Donovan Mitchell 6'2" as well.
What? Oh, see, I was right. I was right.
But that's so. I mean, I don't know what to say in that case. Then I didn't think they was both the same height. Because to me, Maxey looks shorter.
Yeah, I think it's just through this.
To me, Mitchell looks shorter.
I think it's just through the screen. I'm about to tag you guys in this. Wait, can I?
They got the police everywhere out here. Yes, we can.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I connected the PlayStation ones. You know.
I got the police everywhere out here. God damn.
Jameer, welcome you. Wait, do you even follow us?
On what? I follow you on TikTok.
Family Matters.
He don't.
He don't even follow.
I follow you on TikTok.
Yeah, he don't. He don't like.
I don't follow y'all's TikTok. I don't like y'all's posts, but I follow y'all's TikTok.
I'm not talking about TikTok. I'm talking. We're live on YouTube.
Oh, I didn't even know y'all was on YouTube. I didn't know y'all went live.
Cam, this is how much he don't pay attention to us, bro. He don't pay attention to us
because y'all gotta look at the way that y'all like put y'all videos in our chat. It don't look like y'all live. It seemed like y'all go some.
You okay?
It seemed like y'all go somewhere and like just record and then post it.
He looking for his ops.
No, I'm looking for there's a ambulance just went by and like 3 police cars.
Are you in the car? Jameer, are you in the car?
Yeah, I was just doing my homework in an apartment. Now I'm about to go home.
Okay, guys. All right, we're about to get it started.
All right, sounds good, buddy.
3, 2, 1. Welcome, y'all. Welcome to the Family Matters podcast. We are now live in a different format. We're streaming now. We're streamers. What's up, chat? There's nobody on here, but it's okay. But yeah, welcome. I am your co-host, Cameron, and I'm with my other co-host.
Yo, you already know it's your boy DeAndre, aka DO3, and welcome to another Family Matters Podcast. You know where we come. We come with the bangers after banger after bangers after bangers, like always, Cam. Like always.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like always.
All right. And we with a special guest, Jameer. Everybody clap it up.
Y'all doing? How y'all doing? My name is Jameer Lasnik. I'm on the Family Matters Podcast. Blessed and highly favored. The most God-fearing podcast out now, bro.
Yes. 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 Yes.
For sure.
Yes.
For
I mean,
sure.
they got some L
Yeah,
takes
for
every
sure.
once in a while, but you know, they
My
cool,
takes are
bro.
never,
Like,
my
Hey,
takes
that's
are never.
okay. And we stand by him too.
I don't know what he's talking
stand
about.
by.
My takes are never wrong.
Your takes are
So
never wrong. I
no,
mean, I guess, bro.
they're never wrong. They're never wrong. All right. We're gonna pray before we step into things, and we're gonna just jump right into wrestling because it's WrestleMania week, boys.
Yup.
WrestleMania weekend. Let's get it, man.
We are
WrestleMania weekend.
excited. We are excited. So yeah. So dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this day, dear Lord. Thank you for this opportunity, dear God, for this podcast, dear Lord, that we just get to. We're just three boys that love wrestling, Lord. So, dear Lord, let us just represent you at the end of the day, dear Lord. I just pray for the people that are listening, that's on the other side of the screen, dear Lord, that they'll just have a crazy encounter with you at the end of the day. So, dear Lord, thank you for everything that you've done in Jesus' name. Amen.
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 That's how you start a podcast right there. That's how you start a podcast.
Amen. Okay. All right,
Banger
fellas.
prayer, like always, Cam. Banger prayer.
Oh God.
It's WrestleMania week. So, fellas, how do we feel with the road of WrestleMania? How do we feel with the build-up with the road to WrestleMania? And how do we feel with the expectations with WrestleMania? Whoever wants to go first.
So my main thing is like I'm gonna answer it because I know like DeAndre be standing in front of that television just waiting for every new update on WWE. So his input on it
Yes,
might be
sir.
a little bit more reliable than mine. I ain't gonna lie, because he always attached to that screen when it comes to WWE. But for me, it's like I feel like the build up isn't gonna be the way that like maybe I'm used to, because I don't sit there and watch it that often. I'll watch the big events, of course, but like. I like the lineups and the stuff that they did. I feel like they did the best that they could when it came to build up, because you don't have the names that maybe we're familiar with, but these kids know other names. Like Cam told me before we got on the podcast, the new names that like I gotta start getting used to like these newer names, because like these kids love the Jey Uso, the Logan Paul, they love the Dominic Mysterio and the Roman Reigns, and I'm not a fan of like them as much. I prefer a good old Shawn Michaels and Edge, Christian. I prefer that. But these kids are used to these other names, and one thing that I did like on the lineup is that ladder match, because that ladder match is including a lot of names that I feel like people maybe aren't familiar with and like maybe overlook, but a big name in that I look forward to because I'm a big fan of him is Javon Evans. And I feel like putting Evans in the ring with names like Rey Mysterio and the others really gives him the chance to like show what he can do, because now we not just talking about a normal ladder match, we referring to legends within the sport itself. So I feel like they did really good with that. Um who's Gunther going against again?
Seth
They
Rollins.
had Seth Rollins. Now, y'all know I'm not a big Gunther fan. And I'm also not a big Seth Rollins fan. But I feel like putting the... Oh, there go my light. I feel like putting those boys together in a match... I feel like putting them together in a match will make for a very interesting match, because no matter which direction it goes in, we're going to see either a major heel or like, what do you call Seth Rollins? Like a baby face? Because he can play both roles, in my opinion. Like,
He's like Seth Rollins, like mix of both. He's like an anti-heel at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in this match, they gonna make him. He's mainly gonna be the one that's getting cheered on, because Gunther. They're making Gunther to be like the biggest heel in WWE right now. So I feel like that gives them a really big chance to like give a jump start to where he's at, because now we talking about a major heel going against someone that's sometimes a heel, and the match is gonna be good regardless of who ends up winning, because at the end of the day, Gunther's going to be looked at as the villain no matter what happens during this match. So I like the look of that. And then the women's tag, I feel like the Bella Twins are legendary in my opinion. Like I genuinely like the Bella Twins. I go off the Bella Twins, and then you putting them in the ring with a lot of newer talents and this, that, and the third. You're really making things look good. Becky Lynch versus what happened?
Nothing.
Didn't
Keep
go.
going.
Okay.
Yeah, keep going.
Becky Lynch versus Becky Lynch versus who was that girl there? Oh yeah, Becky Lynch versus AJ Lee. I feel like I'm a big AJ Lee fan. I feel like they pushed Becky Lynch to the side a little bit too much. Like she can't come back with the same gimmick that she had before the baby because at that point you're really forcing it. And then it was Alexa Bliss versus who?
No, Alexis Bliss is in the tag team women's.
Nah, they're
Oh,
yeah, they're in
what's
a tag team match.
who's doing the other solo match? The other solo single
Uh,
or the solo divas?
for the women's,
Yeah.
you got what's it called? You got Stephanie Valkyria and Liv Morgan. They're night one, and then for night two you have Jay Cargill and Rhea Ripley.
Oh yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I love Rhea Ripley, but I feel like they putting Jade Cargill in a position where like she gonna have to handle business. So if Jade Cargill doesn't leave that match the winner, I feel like a lot of people are gonna be disappointed. But at the same time, if she wins that match, Rhea may get a little bit more of her shine back. We don't know, but I feel like Jade got a lot more to gain from this win than Rhea. The last match I'm gonna mention is, of course, that final match, the main event, Roman Reigns versus CM Punk. And at that point, if you've looked into CM Punk's history, is he a very like knowledgeable person within the sport? He can call matches. He don't gotta call matches. Like I just feel like you talking about a legend within the sport going against like I still consider Roman Reigns like a little bit newer, but still a veteran at the same time. So he's a new like if it makes sense, he's a new veteran. Like he just got the veteran status. So he's still fresh to the veteran part. And then you talking about CM Punk, he like a legend, 20 like around 20 plus years. I'm like from my knowledge, it's gonna be a really good match. Like I don't know who's gonna end up winning because I'm not familiar with what story they want to tell. I'm not familiar with it. But yeah, that's what I think of these lineups. I feel like they did a great job promoting them. I feel like they did as good as they could with the names that they had because they didn't have like a John Cena to run through it except for the host it. They still mentioned him in a like really good way that they had the opportunity to do so. And they didn't have an Undertaker. Undertaker ain't been around for a little bit, so you couldn't piggyback off of his name. So I like the way that they're making these new talents.
I got you,
Yes.
man. So for me, when it comes to the build up, I mean, at first, Cam, when they started off giving out a little bit of the WrestleMania cards, both of us have agreed. We was like, we need a little bit more before, because you were saying like WrestleMania will be dull. I think WrestleMania gonna be dull, but now that I'm looking at the lineup, the full lineup, I will honestly say that I'm actually now intrigued for this WrestleMania, because now we got Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton, something that we've been wanting for a long time. Everybody's been wanting this for a long time. But obviously, I know we're probably gonna get into it with Pat McAfee being inserted into the role. I don't like that whatsoever. I feel like it was, what in the world were the writing room doing by adding him into it and stuff like that. We'll get into that. But as far as like you got Seth Rollins versus Gunther, I feel like that's really going to be a really good match, because Seth Rollins' first match from returning from injury, which is really good. I really feel like they're going to not tear the house down. Well, they're going to tear the house down, but it's just like that's going to really be a good match. You got the women's tag team match, which is showcasing all the women's talent, going after the women's tag team titles, which is actually pretty good because they're giving light to the women's tag team division, because I feel like we both talked about, they got to find that equal balance. You got to find that equal balance with, you can't just make the women's championships, the main championships, the main objectives. You also got to have the other titles. Just like when it comes to Becky Lynch versus AJ, for the women's Intercontinental title, that's really going to be a good match. We have Brock Lesnar versus Obafemi. I'm telling you right now with this, if they botch this match, bro, I'm going to be so mad because they put so much hype into it and so much build up. It's just like, this is going to be a good match between two heavyweights, the future Obafemi, and then you have the dominant beast Brock Lesnar. It's just like, bruh, if this match does not live up to its hype, I am truly going to be mad. But I feel like that's going to be a real heavyweight match. We have like Jameer alluded to, we have the men's Intercontinental Championship ladder match, which I totally agree with Jameer 100%. The person that's really catching my eye in this is Javante Evans, because he's a arsenal in the air, because he's almost reminding me of a Ricochet almost, but their styles are different, but it's just like their arsenal to be in the air. I really feel like he's going to have a highlight reel moment in the ladder match. You have Liv Morgan versus Stephanie Von Kier. I really feel like that's going to be a good match. But I don't think it's going to be a better match than Jade Cargill and Rhea Ripley. I feel like they're going to tear the house down between two major powerhouses. But I really feel like also this is what Jade Cargill needs, because in my opinion, her whole title run really hasn't been that interesting to me. I really haven't paid attention because I even forgot at the point that she had. Well, yeah, okay, yeah, I'm gonna be real. Yeah, it's made it's just like it's really made me to the point where it's just like I forgot she was even a women's championship. That's how I was not paying attention to her run. Like I was paying more attention to Stephanie Valkyrie's run than Jade Cargill. So it's like I really feel like this is really good that she's going against Rhea Ripley. Is Rhea Ripley going to get the shine that she's going to get like she's always been getting, because she's Rhea Ripley? Me personally, I feel like Jade Cargill needs to win this match to be able to solidify her actually beating a megastar in the women's division, in my opinion, because I feel like Rhea Ripley is already that megastar in the women's division. So I feel like Rhea Ripley really don't need it, but yes, it would be cool that she gets her 5th championship. It would be cool, but I really feel like Jade Cargill is the one that needs it. And then you have and correct me if I'm wrong, Kim, if I'm missing any cards on the WrestleMania matches. And then you have Roman Reigns versus CM Punk. So they both bombs at each other. More so, CM Punk bringing up Roman's dead father. All the Samoans in the family are getting angry with it. Jacob Fatu was angry with it. Jey Uso, everybody. Speaking of that, yeah, we gotta talk about that too, Cam. Off topic, Jey Uso, got caught beating up Cam on the thing. But anyway, but as far as like with these WrestleMania cards, I'm actually intrigued now. Like I'm actually intrigued to watch WrestleMania. Now it's all up to not only the performers, not only the wrestlers to deliver good matches, but it's also wondering like also one more match. The 6-man tag team with the Usos and LA Knight versus the Vision with ISO Speed. Now I've seen ISO Speed. Speed in the ring now. He's actually pretty good. I'll give him the credit. I show Speed, you doing your thing, bro. I will admit, because I saw some of your highlights from when you was in the ring training with Randy Orton, stuff like that. You're pretty good, man. I saw your flip over the rope and everything. So I'm actually intrigued to see how this is gonna be and stuff like that. See how what kind of performance he's gonna put on being outside celebrities stepping into the ring. That's really gonna be fun to watch to see what he's really gonna do. Is he gonna have another highlight reel like Braun Breaker put him on his butt last year? Shoot, is that gonna happen? We don't know. But as far as like this WrestleMania cards, I'm intrigued, and I'm actually interested and ready to see it.
Yeah, yeah. I think for myself, I'm quite conflicted if I really like this run with WWE with the build up to WrestleMania, because just like you guys were saying, like the matches are great. Like I'm not gonna lie,
Right.
this is way better than last year's WrestleMania. But I think um my issue is with WWE is the buildup, right? Most of these buildups weren't the best at all. They were kind of lackluster, kind of not like the direction of the story. You kind of trying to figure out like, okay, why are they fighting and everything, and especially with the main event as well too. It's just how I feel like when it comes to like the buildups and everything, and when we made like the other episodes and everything like that, I have said it so many times, like I've been so skeptical of this WWE WrestleMania and everything like that. And yeah, they pulled a miracle and everything. They pulled a Hail Mary and shoot, they scored the touchdown, but that the buildups were still bad. I think the best build-up storyline was Obafemi and Brock Lesnar at the end of the day, right? Because it just worked so well.
Right.
Brock won an open challenge. Obafemi, rising star. People saying he's the next Brock Lesnar and everything like that. It worked, and it works and everything. Every single week, we were glued to the TV. Other than likewise with Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes, that was the most anticipated match that we were all excited for. Now, did we like how we got there? Absolutely not. So, but when they got together and
No.
everything, we thought, oh my gosh, we were going to get an amazing promo. We were going to get an amazing promo. We were going to um, we were going to get actual feud and everything like that. And we were excited when Randy Orton turned heel again and everything. And just to like spoil milk, just to get like spoiled milk, Pat McAfee came out of nowhere and ruined the whole entire buildup and everything, which was
Did you say spoil? Hold on. Did you say spoiled milk?
Spoiled milk, and it was not needed whatsoever. Like you already had two guys that had so much story. You did not need that. And I kind of felt like the same way with CM Punk and Roman Reigns and everything like that. Why are they fighting exactly? Now I know Roman Reigns called him out and everything because he won the Royal Rumble. I understand that. But to be honest with you, he just said, I hate you. And the reasons weren't even that valid. And CM Punk had to carry the whole entire feud. After he made about Roman's dad and everything, we thought, oh my gosh, Roman's about to say something crazy. But he poked about Roman's age. What? I mean, CM Punk's age? Like stuff like that is just like, what are you guys doing and everything? And like another thing with Jade Cargill and Rhea Ripley, just like similar like you, DeAndre, like I don't know why they're fighting, why they're there. Like I understand she won the Elimination Chamber, but like what's the motivation? What's there? And I just felt like it was just yeah. I just felt like it was just so like the buildup was so bad. Even what's crazy? Someone made a comment. The buildup between Gunther and Seth Rollins was way better than Rhea Ripley and Jade Cargill. That should say something in itself. And
I agree.
So
I agree with everything.
Yeah, so I just think when you I just think with WWE, they just got to do better with the build and TKO because clearly, is I don't know if it's work or not. Who knows? Maybe they're using the hate the fans feel between TKO and they're using that and everything. I don't know what's real, what's not, what's work, what's gimmick and everything like that. But what I do know is we are seeing if TKO keeps doing what they're doing, keeps wanting to get their own opinions and not letting Triple H cook and everything like that, there's going to be a there's going to be a problem. Less fans are going to be excited, and this is why and this is why, for a prime example, the ticket sales are where they at right now.
25% off. They were 25% off, Kale. 25% off. Come on.
It hasn't been like this in years, and that should say something. Why did you have it in Vegas again? New Orleans was perfect. You didn't need to do all that. You didn't need to do that all again and everything. And then next year,
well, I thought it was because they said New Orleans already has something booked. Like they already had an event booked for this weekend of what WrestleMania is, and like they couldn't give up that place or something. I thought I heard something like that. I could be wrong, but I thought that
I didn't hear anything about it or anything like that. Or Saudi Arabia next year. Now I get the whole ties between Saudi Arabia and everything like that, but like we said before on the podcast, why? Like exactly why? So it's just like it's just things like those. It's just things like those when it comes to WWE. It's just like, yeah, we do it because we love we love WWE. We grew up and raised on it and everything like that. But if you gave this to, I don't know, somebody that just started WWE maybe 5 years ago and everything, I wouldn't mind. Like, I don't blame them if they went to like AEW or something like that, because to be honest with you, these storylines, they are just so inconsistent and everything. Like, it's just like a roller coaster. It's just like a roller coaster, and not in a good way. It's a really bad way, which you don't need. Like, all right, we're going somewhere. Great, perfect, and everything. And then, okay, how do we get here? And everything. It's like the same thing with John's. Huh? What'd you say?
I was agreeing with you. Like, exactly. Like, you don't know. Can you hear me? Like, I was saying that it was just like, yeah, like I agree with you. Like with the inconsistency of the building of storylines. Like, I don't know, like you said, I always wonder, and I look at the screen like, how do we get here? Wasn't they just doing this? How do we get to this? You know?
Yeah.
Like, that's all I gotta say.
Yeah, and it's just like, it's like the same thing like with Cody Rhodes. I just feel so bad for him and everything because people hate him for no reason. But the same storyline is happening from last year. If people really think about it, like a celebrity comes out of nowhere, tries to disrupt like the whole entire feud and everything, and it makes absolutely zero sense why they're there. We still to this day don't know why Travis Scott was out there. Till this day,
Travis Scott, Pat McAfee, and Randy Orton.
Exactly. We don't know. Like we absolutely don't know, fellas. We don't know. And it's just like the same storyline is happening again. And we're like, why? We don't need this to happen again.
That's what I keep saying that. We've seen this before.
And you heard, and the crazy thing is, you heard the fans complain about Cena's run, and especially with WrestleMania, and especially how bad it was. And you're doing it again. And you said, nah, this is going to be different. We're going to get Pat McAfee. Like, no disrespect to Pat McAfee and everything, because he wrestled a couple of times. He was an announcer, and I think he did a good job. But my thing is, why are you there? Why are you there? So yeah, that's my whole entire thing.
Yeah.
So we're going to...
Yeah, I agree with you. Everything that you said, Cam. Everything that you said.
Yeah, it's just frustrating. It's just frustrating at the end of the day. So we're gonna transitions like real quick. What is you guys' most anticipated match? Like, what are you guys most excited for, and what are you guys like least excited for?
Jameer, I'm gonna let you go first since you are our guest, man. What you excited for? I don't even think he's there. I don't even think he's there.
The hell you drinking?
There, you there?
Hey, Jameer.
Ah,
Hey, yo, Jameer, home
I shall
dog.
be right back.
I'm sorry, Kim. It's got me weak. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. All right, but I'll tell you what my anticipated match is. So for me, I'm really looking for Brock Lesnar and Obafemi. And the reason why I'm saying that is because, and I think he left. And the reason why I'm saying
I,
that is because,
I kicked him out. I kicked him
oh,
out.
you kicked him out. Oh, he
Yeah.
gonna be like, he
He
gonna
wasn't
take
there. He
you
wasn't
away and be
talking.
like, why you kick? Yeah, wasn't there. But anyway, I say Brock Lesnar Obafemi for me, and that's only because, like you said earlier in your speech, they are saying that Obafemi, they are saying that Obafemi is going to be the next Brock Lesnar, but I feel like Obafemi is going to be that powerhouse, but I don't know if he's going to be much of a Brock Lesnar though. I feel like Obafemi is the future. He's a future champion, no doubt. Like Obafemi is a future champion. He's got future championship admirations written all over him, right?
Is it
And
crazy?
I really
Crazy to say that I think he's going to be better. Is that a crazy take?
then Brock Lesnar
Yeah, I think he has.
to me.
I think he's better on the mic. Brock, we all know Brock is not good at the mic. Paul Heyman had to carry his career when it comes to promos, majority of the time. In the ring, now if we're talking before UFC and everything, Brock was mad talented. He was more athletic and everything like that. So I give Brock like the slightest edge when it comes to that. But
Okay.
I think the whole package and everything. I think Oba has the opportunity to be um, better than Brock Lesnar.
You know what? And I'm being so honest with you. I think you're right. I think he does have the potential to be better than Brock Lesnar because, like you said, he is better on the mic and stuff like that. Now we're about to see, like we've already let's be honest, Cam. We really haven't seen him in action in the ring just yet. I've seen a couple of his matches in NXT, but like this is the real challenge of where I'm gonna be like, all right, you in WWE, you on Monday Night Raw now. What you gonna do against the Beast, and stuff like that, And obviously, we know we didn't get to see his full potential when he was Saturday night's main event when he was facing Cody Rhodes. It got interrupted by Drew McIntyre. So we never saw how that match was gonna play out. So it's just like I feel like this match is so big and they made it so big between two powerhouses, the ruler Obafemi against the beast Brock Lesnar. It's just like I'm really intrigued to see what they're gonna do. How is this match gonna turn out? If this match, Cam, mark my words, and I'm telling you this right now. If this match is like a 2-minute match like it is with Goldberg and Brock Lesnar or something like that, I am going to lose my marbles because I am going to be like, yo,
Would
you
you be
made up all
would you
this
be
tape.
upset, would you be upset if it's a squabble match?
What meaning by like how long is a squabble match? Is what you're saying?
Like 2 minutes, like a 2 or 3 minute match
Yes,
and
I'm going
everything.
to be mad.
Doesn't matter.
Yes.
Doesn't matter who wins. Are you gonna be mad either way?
No, I'm not going. I'm gonna be mad because of how the match was so short. I'm going to be
Mm,
mad of that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know they have a time limit and stuff like that. Like you said, you're not gonna watch the Netflix series that they got, because you don't want to know what Gorilla and all that what they explain behind the match. Yeah, I know they have a time card for a match, but at the same time, I need you to give me more than just a 2-minute match, bro. You have to give me more than a 2-minute match, bro. I need more than a 2-minute match, especially for this match. You made it so hype. Everybody's made it so hype about Brock Lesnar versus Obafemi. It's just like this is one of the and like you know what, and I agree with Paul Heyman. This might be one of the main events of WrestleMania. It might not be the main event in WrestleMania, but it's got hype like it's the main event of WrestleMania. So being that I need it to I need to excel. I need it to be all that the hype is going to, like, all the hype it is going to be. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I have Obafemi beating Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. I
Yo.
have Obafemi winning against Brock Lesnar. Yeah, and he came in. I tried to talk to you. I was letting you go first, let you know, but you was busy doing what you were doing, so I went. But anyway, my anticipated match, my excited match is Obafemi versus Brock Lesnar. That's the one I'm most looking forward to.
Jameer, what's your most anticipated match? What are you most likely excited for?
So the match that I'm most excited for, like, who? Because match I'm most excited for is the ladder match. But could you name off all the people that are in it before, or that are in the match, just so I can remember who's in it?
Or in the ladder match?
Yeah, because I know for a fact it's Ray Phoenix. I know it's Javon Evans. I know it's Rey Mysterio. I just don't know the other three.
It's
Penta. You got Penta.
Javon Evans, Dragon Lee, JD McDonald, Rusev, and Rey Mysterio.
That is a solid line of people. That's a solid line of people. But me personally, I feel like we could live without JD McDonough in that match, because I don't see JD McDonough providing anything to the match that couldn't be done by literally anybody.
Though,
I'm not a big JD McDonough, but he's so generic though. Like, when I think of JD McDonough, I just think of like a jobber or a mid-carder back when like people just needed a placement for a match. Like, I don't know, I just don't find him very impressive. I mean, he's a good athlete, I'll give him that, but it's like, as a wrestler, I don't think he brings anything to the table that another wrestler couldn't do. When you put those other names in it, I gotta watch more.
You gotta watch more JD matches.
I mean, probably.
Yeah,
like,
I know,
every time I see him, he just seems to be in either Finn Balor or Dominic Mysterio's shadow. That's just when I see him.
When he's on a one-on-one match, man, he's actually one of the most talented wrestlers.
He's talented, bro.
I'm not saying he's not talented. I'm just saying, like, I just feel like the things that he does could be replicated pretty easily by a lot of other wrestlers. Like, does he bring something to the table that like another wrestler couldn't do?
I think he can do more dangerous spots than other wrestlers can do. I think with JD in the work that I've seen of him and everything like that, I think what he brings to the table, like, you'll see more dangerous spots. Like, he probably will take the spot, somebody jumping off the ladder and hitting him, or he'll probably be the one that's be jumping and everything, like a Jeff Hardy type of role with these type of matches. That's why I think
moonsault off the ladder, you know.
Yeah, that's why I think that JD brings to the table.
I mean, I feel you. And maybe I'm just not a big fan of him. Maybe I just some research that I need to do. But it's just that when I put those other names along with his is the main name that I'm like, you know what, I could live without seeing more matches of him. I wanted to see more Penta matches. I was a big fan of Rusev matches. Grew up off of Rey Mysterio. I think Javon Carter is a really big name, or I think he's got a lot of potential. I think Ray Phoenix, like, whenever there's a luchador, I find it interesting because, like, now it's like
Ray Phoenix is not in this.
He's not in. Wait, who is it? Who is the other one?
Dragon Lee.
Dragon Lee.
Oh my God, I seem racist. Oh my lord. Dragon Lee. I was thinking it was Ray Phoenix the entire time. I'm not as familiar with the.
Cam, I'm doing the same thing. Cam, we both did the same thing.
I don't know Dragon Lee as much. I don't know him as much. Dang it, I'm a little bit upset now because I wanted to see Ray Phoenix. But
that's your most anticipated match you're waiting to see is the ladder match. That's your anticipated match.
Yeah, because I feel like you're mixing a lot of different styles into one ring, and I just feel like there's going to be a lot of spots. And my main thing is I just don't know who they'll give the championship to, because
you give it to any one of them, it could be beneficial, except for JD McDonough. You give it to them, they could be.
He hate the hate on JD is crazy on him. JD, we support you. If you ever see this, we support you. You talented, bro.
But like,
You talented.
so yeah, I don't know that much about Dragon Lee, but I'd assume if you give him the championship, it's beneficial. You give Rusev the championship, you're looking at him having it for a while because he's still destructive. Rey Mysterio, it would be like, I feel like a safe bet would be to give it to Rey Mysterio because like he's already been in the Intercontinental Championship. He's held most of the championships, if not all the championships already. So it's like it would be a safe person put it on because you could take it off whenever. I want him to give it to Evans, bro. I want Evans to be the champion, bro, because that's a legend. But if that was my most anticipated match would be Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes, because I remember when Cody Rhodes was still a jobber in WWE, I kept telling people over and over again, they need to give him a bigger role because he's too flexible in these different positions, to not have the spotlight. You had Stardust. You had was it Legacy? It was Legacy, right? That's what they call their team. Ted DiBiase.
Yeah, Legacy.
Legacy. And then you had Mass Cody Rhodes, and then Dashing Cody Rhodes, bro. You're taught like I knew he had the talent beforehand. I wish Ted DiBiase didn't do what he did so that he could also be in WWE because he was a legend to me too. But now you have teacher versus student. And now this got the spotlight that it deserves because we have the Randy Orton back, or as close as we could have him, that we had before. And now he's going against his student, the American Nightmare, bro. You talking about the Viper versus the American Nightmare? That match in and of itself to me is what's gonna sell out most of the seats. Like I feel like that's what a lot of people are coming to see. If it's not the, I don't think it's the CM Punk and Roman Reigns fight. If it's not the ladder match, then I'd say it's Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton.
Yeah. For me, similar to DeAndre, I'm excited for Obafemi and Brock Lesnar. Like I said, that's the best anticipated build-up match from head to toe. I like DeAndre. I agree with you. I don't think it should be a 3-minute match at all. I feel like let them wrestle for at least 10 minutes and everything. Or if they can give a solid 8-minute match, I'm also fine with that. I'm very excited for that. I think one match that is going to really just blow people away, and it's going to be a shocker one. I really think it's going to be Seth Rollins and Gunther and everything like that. Seth Rollins, he works really well with people, and Gunther, he also works very well with people. So them two together, they haven't faced. I don't think they faced each other ever since.
No,
like
they've never faced each other.
They never faced each other. So exactly. So this is going to be. I think this is going to be a very exciting match that is going to take people away, and people are really going to be surprised about at the end of the day.
Right. No, I agree. I agree with you because it's just like this match got added. I feel this match got added to the card late.
Yeah,
very late.
Yeah, and
so it's just like,
and yeah, I think that's the ones that are most excited. I think that's one of the ones that I'm most excited for, and also for the women's side, I'm actually excited for Stephanie Vaquer and Liv Morgan. Even how the WWE treated their feud and everything, they always kept it short, 30 seconds and 40 seconds. But can we give them a round of applause during those 30 or 40-second promos? Like they absolutely killed it. Killed it. Even when Rhea and Jay brought their rivalry in Raw, which absolutely made no sense, and they brought it over, they still had 30 or 40 seconds to rock with, and they absolutely crushed it. So I'm excited for that. The Stephanie Vaquer and Liv Morgan. I could say with those ladies and everything on the lady, mostly on the lady side as well too. Just want to give them their flowers and everything because I know they're going to kill it.
Oh yeah.
What type of style does
for the lady side? I would say. No, go ahead, Jameer. Go ahead. You got it.
I said, what type of style does Stephanie Vaquer have? Because I'm not too familiar with her work.
So Stephanie Markier, she like with most women's wrestling is mostly on the technical side. Like you don't really see a lot of the women are very short and everything, so they have to be very technical with it. And I think that's what
Yeah.
makes women's wrestling fun and everything. You don't have like a lot of men like the big, strong, and everything, or the monster and everything like that. A lot of times, but with the women, Stephanie Markier, man, she's very like good at technical wrestling and everything. So with Liv Morgan and Stephanie, I think it's going to be. That's what they.
You know who they should. You know who they should have had. Jada Parker.
I knew.
Why
Cam's face said
couldn't
it
they
all.
get
Cam's face
Jada
said it all. Cam was like
Parker?
this.
That
Cam's like,
give her a
you didn't
championship.
read my
It's
text
about
message,
time.
did you?
Huh?
Cam
About
was
time.
saying that in line. You didn't read my text message, did you, Jameer? He did not read the text.
Oh,
What do you say?
Oh my.
anyway, we're going to talk about the matches, fellas, and everything, and our predictions and everything before we get out of here.
sure.
So for the night one match card and everything, we have Logan Paul, Austin Theory, I Show Speed versus the Usos and LA Knight. Yeah. Who do you guys think is going to win?
Jameer, I'm gonna let you start it off, my brother.
I'm lagging a little bit.
I'm gonna let you start it off. Did you hear him?
Did you hear what I said?
Yeah, I heard the line. Yeah, I heard the line. I'm just lagging a little bit. You said who do I think is gonna win that one?
Yeah, who you guys think?
You know what? I don't like Austin Theory, and I don't really no. I mean, I kind of like Austin Theory, but I don't like Logan Paul. I feel like I Show Speed shouldn't even be in a WrestleMania. Royal Rumble, okay, that's when you can bring people, or maybe something like SummerSlam, but bringing I Show Speed to a WrestleMania event and expecting him to be like a reliable, like someone that we're gonna look at and expect, oh yeah, they're gonna win. It would genuinely piss me off if that team won. There was one. I'm a very big fan of the Usos. I like LA Knight, and I like I Show Speed, but I don't think that having him win a WrestleMania match when he's not a wrestler and the other two people that he's working with aren't really as like veteran as the Usos. Wait, how long has Austin Theory been wrestling?
For a while now. I don't know. Probably
Yeah.
5 or 8 years. I don't know.
Okay.
Can't remember.
In that situation, the Usos still the veterans. So yeah, there's just a lot more. Like there's just so much more experience on one side. One side that's not even a wrestler. The other, like Logan Paul's barely even a wrestler. I mean, he's a wrestler now, but y'all know what I'm trying to say. I'd be pissed off if
He's lagging. Maybe that's a good thing.
Takes was so bad. Takes was so bad he lagged out. So,
hey yo, yeah, I think he lagged out. Anyway, I'm gonna go. So for this match, honestly, who I have coming out on top, Cameron, believe it or not, I have the vision.
No, you
I have
don't.
the vision where yes, I do. I'm being so honest with you.
Van Housen's gonna curse Speed. Watch it. Van Housen.
So? That's why I think they're going to win, because of the curse that Dan Houser put on I Show Speed. I think they're going to win. I think it's going to play
if
in his favor.
If he curse Speed, how is he going to win?
It could be in the roles reversed.
Okay. You're an idiot. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Anyways, I think a lot of people's already looking at this as like the Usos gonna win, LA Knight gonna win, but their WWE always have a turn around the corner. That's all I'm saying. So I think about that, and I think about people are already predicting, like it's already being predictable that the Usos and LA Knight are gonna win. So it's like, you know what? I feel like WWE is gonna take that turn that we ain't see coming, and I think Division is gonna win. I think Division where I Show Speed is going to win.
I think if we look at this realistically, for me, I do have the Usos and LA Knight winning, but also I kind of want to like I'm thinking about the Vision, right? And I was like, if you want to make the Vision a little bit stronger, you'll have to win this match and everything. Like, yes, you gave them the titles, which was a smart move and everything, in my opinion, because the Vision was looking like a D
The
faction and
Usos weren't doing anything. They weren't doing
yeah,
anything.
the Usos weren't doing anything, and then you also had what's it called? And then you also had and then the Vision and everything. So yeah, I think it was a smart choice and everything. But in my heart and everything, I was like, sometimes I think you do need the Vision to win. Like I get that they're like the bad guys and everything like that. But if you want to make this stronger, if you want to make this um faction stronger and everything, you have.
Kim, I saw your face. I'm sorry. I saw your face of what Jameer was doing. I know you saw what Jameer you changed your
I honestly
face.
didn't see what he's doing.
My phone just fell. My phone just fell. No, I didn't do anything. My phone fell. Y'all not gonna blame that on me?
No, I just looked at
I
it.
saw
I just
Kim's
looked at it.
face. I saw
No, I
Kim's
just
face.
looked at it,
Cam went
man.
like immediately when your phone fell. Cam went like this. Was like,
I just saw a fall and everything. So I got the Usos and LA Knight winning realistically, but I do think division them winning is going to be an up for them at the end of the day.
Yeah, it definitely
okay.
would be beneficial to yeah,
He's lagging so kind of bad.
Brother, you're lagging
I
very
just
bad
said that it would be good for him.
here.
My bad. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
All I said was it'd be good for him.
Yeah. Going into the second match, we're gonna go with Jacob Fatu and Drew McIntyre. I want to go for it. Honestly, I really don't care who wins this. I'm just expecting blood and a very violent
Most
match
definitely.
between these two. But really, I think Jacob Fatu might come out of this just based off Drew's been having like the one up on him and everything, which is kind of leaning me towards Jacob Fatu. I think he's gonna I think Jacob Fatu is gonna win and everything, and especially with what's it called, from Friday Night SmackDown and everything, how Drew like pretty much embarrassed Jacob and everything. We never saw Jacob like this and that embarrassed like since his WWE tenure so far and everything. So I got Jacob Fatu. Coming out of this.
Honestly, I'm agree with you. I got Jacob Fatu coming out too, because you know, he's been waiting. You know, we've been seeing the storyline with him and Drew for, you know, the minute, you know, first Cody Rhodes was asserting to it, but it was about Jacob Fatu getting his hands on Drew McIntyre. Cody just happens to be in the middle of that story, but now it's finally just them two, to where it's like, now let's see who's going to win. You know, they've been trying to basically almost kill each other, not literally kill each other, but basically kill each other, you know, for the past number of weeks now. So it's like we finally get that match, because, you know, it's Jacob Fatu that thinks when he got taken out, you know, a while ago, and he was out of action for a while, for a number of months, he thinks that, and it's speculated to think that Drew McIntyre was the one that took him out. But I don't think it was Drew McIntyre that really took him out. You know, I think Drew is telling the truth. It's just like, there's somebody, I haven't figured it out yet, but I feel like Drew McIntyre, I definitely think Drew McIntyre wasn't the guy that took him out of action.
They really dragged that story. They should have just told who it was.
Yeah, like it's just like, I feel like people has just long forgot about it now that, yeah, he was taken out, you know, but like, really, it's just like, who cares now? Because it's just like, you know, because we all know it's not Drew. Like, I know it's not Drew or whatever. So it's just like, you know, but I agree with you. I feel I got Jacob Fatu coming out on top.
Yeah. Jameer, who do you got coming up?
So for me, like, I like Drew McIntyre. When Drew McIntyre first got into WWE, I was a big fan of him back then too. And when he came back, like, the way he came back, I was really impressed on like how, like, his character in general, and the fact that they made him like a pure like brawler. the hell was that? But I my fault. So I heard something outside. But I think that it should be Drew McIntyre. But I do feel like if Jacob Fatu won, it would do like a lot for like building him up as a character, because Drew has already had those victories, those battles and stuff. Like he's already had those wins that like made his name concrete. I think Jacob Fatu still needs those matches to like help build his name up. So I feel like I personally think Drew McIntyre is gonna win. Will it be a clean victory? I don't fully know, but I do think that it
Probably.
would be better. Yeah, I do think that it'd be better for Jacob Fatu's career if he won.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I prefer to.
Going to going into the Women's World Championship, Stephanie Bakir and Liv Morgan. This is kind of up in the air. Like, um,
Mhm.
what you got? What do you got? Like, what do you guys think and everything? I think for the story, like with Stephanie Bakir is like, all right, what's next and everything. Like, who's next? But with Liv Morgan, I think you can do more with her getting the championship if
Yeah,
that makes sense.
most
Yeah.
definitely.
Um, you can do a lot more with it. So I'm gonna say Liv Morgan just simply off the fact that you can just do more.
Okay. I'm gonna go with yeah, I agree with you, Gam. I'm gonna go with Liv Morgan because I feel like Stephanie Von Kier, because I just feel like so many storylines can be played, because I think about it after the fact and be like, okay, what's the storyline gonna be of who wins? Like, where does her storyline goes? I feel like if Stephanie Von Kier were to win, the story, like, it's really not going to help her, because it's still gonna be that, she's just in the mix, kind of, in the mix, not really like nobody's going to challenge her or something, like interesting match. I don't think she's going to have somebody that's going to give her an interesting match. She does now, but it's just like, if she were to win, who's going to be the next person to give her an interesting match? When I think about it with Liv Morgan, when Liv Morgan gets the title, think about it. It really, when Raquel Rodriguez was going for the world title, kind of Liv Morgan kind of screwed her a little bit with getting that championship. So think about it. If Liv Morgan gets the title, it's going to be a decision, a dissension between the Judgment Day between Raquel and Liv Morgan, because Raquel wants that championship and knows Liv Morgan cost her that championship in the past. So you got a storyline between the breaking of the Judgment Day, which evolves around the championship. So I have Liv Morgan coming out on top.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jameer, who you got, buddy? If the lag will allow him to speak.
I think it's the lag. I think he lagged out.
Yeah, I think he lagged out.
So it's okay. That's all
It's
right.
all right. Keep
Um,
moving.
we're gonna keep moving. AJ Lee and Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch. I think if they give it to AJ Lee, she's just gonna, bro. This is a mid-card championship. This
It
does
is.
not. She does not need, because we know she's not going to be a full-time wrestler with AJ Lee.
No,
We know she's not. Becky Lynch needs to take this title, and then she lose, I don't know, in the next 2 or 3 weeks and everything. And then Becky Lynch can move on to the world, to the bigger championship. She has done her dues. She don't need this championship anymore. Becky Lynch needs to win this.
I kind of tussled back and forth, because I was just like, who would be the one to take the championship away from AJ? Like, and I was thinking about it. I was like, really nobody, because I was like, Bailey had a chance, but Bailey failed. They wrestled on Raw and Bailey lost to AJ. It's just like there's nobody. So it's just like, yeah, I agree with you. When I saw this match coming, because I knew it was going to be a rematch, I was like, this can't just be one match. It's going to be a rematch. I knew it was going to be a WrestleMania, and I had Becky Lynch getting the Intercontinental title back. So it's just, really, I really agree with everything that you said. So it's not really much I can add. But yeah, I have Becky Lynch coming on top of getting the championship back from AJ Lee.
Jameer, what about you?
Bro, I can't agree with that one. I can't agree with it because I feel like just for me, Becky Lynch's character is just not what it was before. Now, if we talking about the Becky Lynch from before, if we're referring to like that theme back when she was part of the Four Horsemen and stuff, then like, all right, maybe we may in my mind, all right, we have a discussion. But this Becky Lynch is not going to be able to beat AJ Lee in my mind because we're referring to a diva, a WWE diva legend here. Like Becky Lynch is a good diva in her prime. I'll give her that. Like she was good, but you could tell that like from her matches, she sort of missed some steps. Like now, whether that be because of ring rust or whether that be because she had a kid, so she had to take that step back, and it was a little bit like you know what I'm trying to say. Like it was a little bit harder for her to get back into the swing of things. But like I can't say that I can't see Becky Lynch winning because like it just to me it makes more sense to give it to AJ Lee because AJ Lee will be able to defend it better both in matches and on the mic. So that's just why I think AJ Lee would be a better pick.
How, this is. Don't you think that's kind of hypocritical because AJ Lee hasn't wrestled in 10 years? She hasn't.
I do, but I feel like no, I see where like the catch is at. I do see where it seems like I'm being inconsistent. But who do you think is better on the mic, AJ Lee or Becky Lynch? I feel like Becky Lynch is corny on the mic. I feel like I just feel like she's corny on the mic. I'm not gonna lie. But
if you
like
think Becky Lynch is
corny, I thought. Well, the thing is, I think
you gotta watch some recent AJ Lee promos, bro. You just gotta watch it, dog.
I'm just saying, I'm just a bigger AJ Lee fan, bro. Like and to me, it makes more sense because I just feel like she's a better competitor. I feel like Becky Lynch really lost a real I feel like AJ Lee missed a step, but I feel like Becky Lynch missed an even bigger step. Like I feel like they both might be they both were gone for a little bit, but I feel like AJ Lee is still a better competitor.
Are you not as long? Becky wasn't gone as AJ though. AJ was not. I mean, Becky Lynch was not gone for 10 years.
That's what I'm saying.
not referring to the time frame. I'm referring to who I believe is just a better in-ring performer. I don't know. Okay. I just never found Becky interesting. Like I never found her interesting. I never thought her promos were good. I just never did.
Are you, Jimmy? Are you fine with AJ Lee not showing up every single week for a Raw event, and she has a mid-card title and everything? Are you fine with her just not showing up every single week?
I mean, it can go both ways with either one of them, honestly.
No, it's not.
Aren't you the guy that always saying? Aren't you the guy that's always talking about back in the day how wrestlers were with the championships? They showed up, whether it was John Cena, Batista, when they had the championship, they showed up full time every single day. Now you're saying something different. That's all I'm saying.
I didn't say that I would see now DeAndre just making stuff up because I never said I wouldn't prefer if they were always there. I'm saying that I just prefer if AJ Lee was champion over Becky Lynch because I find AJ Lee more entertaining.
But
AJ is not going to be there full time though.
My question again, are you fine with her having a mid-card title, which is supposed to be there every single week, and she's not there every single week?
I mean, no, I'm not okay with it, but I'm all like at the same coin, I'm not okay with seeing Becky Lynch as the champion.
Okay.
That's just how I look at it. Wait, what the hell just happened?
Okay. All right. Going on to the WWE Women's Tag Team Champion. We got Nia Jackson, Lash Legend. The champions there are going to be versus Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss, Bayley and Lycaria, and the Bella Twins. Who do you guys have coming out this match?
I ain't gonna lie. I
Go
like
ahead,
the
Jameer.
combination.
Yeah,
Like
go ahead.
bro, I like the combination of Nia Jax and Lash Legend so much. Like I genuinely enjoy their combination. But I'm
You have them
such a
retaining.
Bella Finn. Huh? Well, I'm
You have
gonna
them
get to
retaining.
that.
Okay.
I honestly I do. I do have them retaining, but I feel like I want to see the Bella Twins champions again, but I don't know how that would go within the Divas division. I feel like Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss is a pretty solid combo, so I feel
They're
like
not
they're
divas
gonna
anymore,
like,
by the way.
huh?
They're not divas
Oh, so you're
anymore.
saying that? So is that the same thing? They're not gonna be there every week? I don't like
No,
that.
no, I'm just saying they're not. No, I'm just saying they don't call themselves divas anymore. They're just women, the women division.
Oh, I don't know what. I gotta go with the times. And then I forgot what the other team was. I'm not gonna lie. I really have Nia Jax and Lash Legend winning because like Lash Legend, that's a woman right there. I'll tell you that.
Okay,
Take
all
over.
But
right, buddy.
I love
Yeah,
the Bella
yeah,
Twins so much.
yeah. Okay, all right.
I love the Bella
Anyways,
Twins so much, and I want the Bella
okay.
Twins to win, but it wouldn't make much sense for them to win, in my opinion. So I'd have to
Well,
say Nia Jax and Lash Legend.
well, I disagree with you, buddy, because I actually have the Bella Twins coming out on top. I actually have the
Oh,
Bella Twins coming out on top. Yeah, I do because
we all have different
yeah,
answers.
but yeah, I actually have the Bella Twins coming on top only because they came back. Brie Bella came back for a reason, and it's just like the Bella Twins were always a tag team when they came into the wrestling business. They were a tag team, and all these titles and stuff wasn't around when they were in the business. You know, they were mostly for, you know, like Jameer said, it was the diva era where it was just like they were really used for good looking promos and everything like that and all that sort of stuff and everything like that. Now they can actually be athletes, and now they're together once again, and they can actually hold gold together, something that they weren't able to do and that wasn't around when back in their era. So I really feel like this will really be a good thing for them being that, you know, they'll be the first sister duo to hold tag team gold within the women's division. So I have the Bella Twins coming out on the top.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. We all have different answers and everything, and all of us have different reasons. I really think Bailey and Lyra Valkyria should win. I think with Bailey, she's loyal to the company, and she was supposed to be in WrestleMania, and they scrapped her last minute and everything. And to me, I just feel bad for that, and I just feel like she should win. Her and Valkyria should win. I feel like it will be just so much. I feel like it'll just be a sweet cherry on top and everything with their whole teammates and everything like that. So that's how I feel. Bella Twins, I won't be mad at because of nostalgic and everything. I also won't be surprised if Nia Jax and Lash Legend retains it, but I just think something's just so great if Bailey and Lyra just win it out.
Is it because, do you think it's because their chemistry, they've been together like for as far as like storyline and stuff like that? Whenever you saw Valkyria, you saw Bailey, and whenever you saw Bailey, you saw Valkyria. Yeah. So it's just like, is it just tugging back and forth? That's what making you? That's why.
Yeah, I think it's just for a whole year they have. To be honest with you, besides like the Bella Twins, of course, since they're sisters and everything like that, them two had them two have been the longest like tag team. To be honest with you,
that's what. That's why I have them winning. You know, because they didn't have these championships when they were wrestling in their era. They didn't have that. Oh. Now they have that. Now they can get the gold.
Yeah, for sure. But you know, I still got what's it called? I still got Bailey. All right, so let's keep on moving. On. We haven't even hit the night 2 yet. Seth Rollins and Gunther.
I have. I ain't gonna lie, Cam. That's a tricky one.
I think Seth Rollins needs. Seth Rollins needs.
You think Seth Rollins?
Seth Rollins needs to win this. They're like there should be no reason Gunther should win this match. Like,
I
think with Seth Rollins, man, like he has so much to gain from this, unless Braun Breaker comes back and costs him the match.
You think he can come back from a hernia? From a what did he have? A dislocated hernia or something like that? And he had to get surgery. You really think he'll be them all the time?
It's been a while.
It's only been like 2-3 months. It's only been like 2-3 months.
I think he can come back. Yeah, they said that the recovery time was like 2 to 3 months anyway, and they said, and this is around that time. And I think I saw a report that he's cleared to go, but WWE was just holding on to him for speculations with WrestleMania. So I think he's coming back. So I can see Seth losing because of Braun Breaker.
But wouldn't it make more sense?
I mean,
wouldn't it make more sense if Braun Breaker were to come to like help Logan Paul and Austin Theory?
No, because Braun Breaker hates Seth Rollins because of their storyline and everything. Like Seth Rollins, yeah. It just makes more sense. They have no reason.
It would make a lot of sense, yeah.
Okay.
But yeah.
I still haven't given you my answer. I think you know what, Cam, I agree with you, because at first it was kind of hard to distinction the two. But yeah, I got Seth Rollins coming on top because this is his first match back from injury, and I feel like it's WrestleMania, so I feel like he's gonna come out on top.
Yeah. Jameer, you got Seth Rollins too coming up on top?
Yeah. And y'all know why.
You don't like Gunther. That's the only reason. Yeah, you don't like Gunther.
Hopefully this match will change your perspective of him. Appreciate him a little bit
more. Oh, I watched the video that you sent. He was handling business there, but I still didn't like him. Powerbombing a guy onto another dude. Powerbombing a guy into another dude, then powerbombing the other dude is still a little bit of a crazy combination. I ain't gonna lie.
Told you, man. He be cooking. I said, DeAndre, I sent him the WrestleMania 39 with him, Gunther, Sheamus, and Drew McIntyre.
Oh, you sent him that one. Oh, okay, I know what you're talking about. Okay, that match. Okay,
gotcha. That match was fire. Then the main event for night one, Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton, fellas. Who you guys got coming up on top?
Jameer, you want to go or you want me to go? Which one you want?
Bro, I want Randy to win. So here's the thing. I believed in the Cody Rhodes hype before anybody believed in it. But I'm such a big Randy fan that I feel like it, like in my heart, I feel like Cody Rhodes is gonna win, but I want Randy to win. So I'm gonna pick Randy because I feel like it would just be much more interesting to me to see Randy Orton win that match. Like, Cody's building his character. He's getting a name for him, or he already has a name for himself, but he's building on his legacy. But this is the Viper we're talking about, bro. This is Randy Keith Orton who we're talking about, bro. So I got Randy.
You know what? I don't disagree with you there, bro. I actually do have Randy Orton winning his 15th championship. I don't know how Pat McAfee is going to play a role in this, but obviously with the number of weeks, it's obviously he's going to play a role. None of us like this. It's stupid, but we all know it's true. So, but in general, though, if Pat McAfee wasn't involved, I still have Randy Orton beating Cody Rhodes to win his 15th World Championship.
Is it crazy? I kind of want Cody to win.
It ain't crazy. That's the thing. It could be silly. It's not crazy at all. That's so fair. Because Cody,
the only reason why, if you would have asked me 3 or 4 weeks ago, I would 100% say Randy Orton. But because of Pat McAfee and how much that storyline is,
I knew it.
So mad. I want Cody Rhodes to win.
Like the thing is,
Pat Ma-
everybody loves a good everybody loves a good underdog story, and Cody Rhodes was the underdog his entire career. So it's like that's just, like that's how I look at it. Like I love a good underdog story. That legend killer, bro. That man takes
If I see Pat
careers.
McAfee or Jelly Roll in this match, I'm turning it
You're
off.
going to see it. I don't even know why you're saying that. You're going to
I
see
better
it.
not see Jelly Roll. I better not see no dang
You about
Jelly
to
Roll.
see him. You about to see.
I
You about
don't.
to see
No.
him. You about to see him.
I ain't about to
We'll
see
see
Jelly
them
Roll.
good dudes.
I'll turn the TV off. I'll turn the TV off so damn quick.
We'll see some Jelly Roll.
So you
Okay.
got Cody winning the match.
I got Cody simply because of Pat McAfee. Pat, this is what
There
you
we
do.
go. There he goes. There he goes.
All right, me and Jameer
Yep.
got Randy Orton. All right, bet. Night 2.
All right. So night 2 is only 5 matches. Night 1 was 6 matches. So this should be pretty quick.
God dang.
Yeah, and I'm getting tired too.
He said, "I'll get tired." He said, "My eyes are getting heavy."
Obafemi versus Brock Lesnar. Look, listen.
Let's talk about it.
If they
hit the camera, look, prop my legs.
If they don't let Obafemi win, it will just be so disappointing.
Cameron said, "Oh, man."
The thing is,
because it's like. Go ahead, Jameer. What you guys say?
Brock doesn't need this win. We need to build Obafemi's character, bro. We need to build because he's gonna be the franchise at some point, more than likely. He's a franchise name. We're working on new people now. Brock,
dang, he was cooking so much he lagged out again.
Not again. He like well, I'm gonna say what Jameer has probably said that he like Brock doesn't need it. His career is already stabilized. There you go.
Yes, you're back.
Go ahead. You're back.
No, I ain't back again. But anyway, Brock's career is already stabilized. He doesn't need the win. This win doesn't mean anything. It's just gonna mean like Brock just wants to bury another person again. But with Oba, you have something to build off. You have something to go off and everything like that. To build like this guy is your franchise player. He's going to be your franchise player for Raw, and it's just better to keep off him and everything like that.
I believe you, and I agree with you 100%, my brother. I have Obafemi winning this match. I have Obafemi actually dominating Brock Lesnar because I agree with Jameer said. If they allow Brock Lesnar to win this match, I'm gonna be like, does the whole WWE family just cater Brock Lesnar? You know, because at once we were saying it was Vince because Vince was catering Brock Lesnar when Vince had the company. And if Brock Lesnar wins this, I'm gonna be like, okay, it's the whole wrestling community that just wants to bow down and kiss this guy's feet or whatever, because it's just like it's making like he can't be beaten. You know, but he can be beaten. So the only from that perspective, like you said, Obafemi is a future champion. He has champion aspirations written all over him. He's going to be a world champion. He's going to be the leader into this new era. And I feel like Obafemi is like I said, is going to be that leader. And I have him beating Brock Lesnar.
Yeah. Mir, you back?
Jameer, you got that McDonald's Wi-Fi, dog. He's laying bad.
All right. So Intercontinental Championship. We already listed them already before, but I'm just gonna say it right quick. Penta is the champion versus Javon Evans, Dragon Lee, Jada McDonough, Rusev, and Rey Mysterio. It's a ladder match, fellas. I just know it's gonna cook. I really don't care who wins. I just know it's going to cook. I just know the match is going to cook and everything like that. But honestly, as much as we all like Javon Evans and everything like that, I think Penta retains. He just had the championship. I think Penta retains because he just got it and everything. And not saying that All champions need to hold it for a very long time, but I just say like, let's see what else you can work with and everything like that. But I would like to see Javon Evans win it and everything like that, because simply I think he should have won the NXT championship. It's so crazy to think about that he didn't win it and they just moved him up and everything. So yeah.
Okay, I agree with you, man. I have
Mary, you back?
I hope so.
Okay.
So anyways, I agree with you, Cam. I have Penta retaining, but I feel like the most person that's going to be electrifying in that match is Javante Evans. I have him being the highlight reel that he is, the most impressive athlete that he is. I feel like he's going to be a highlight reel. So I have Penta retaining, but the one who's going to give the thrill of that match and be the most electrifying is Javante Evans. He's not bad.
Mir.
He's not yet. Yeah, I think he's out
Well,
of
like,
here.
it's okay.
All right,
Wait, no,
there
he's back.
there you go. Yeah, he back. No, he's not. No, he's not. No, he's
and
not.
we keep on moving this. Jay Cargill. So we have Jay Cargill versus Rhea Ripley. As we know, Jay Cargill is the champion. I'm not gonna lie to you. As much as I don't like Jay's run, it's like, you dating that toxic ex and everything like that, and you just keep getting her a second chance.
The connection so bad.
Okay. It's kind of gonna put him on mute right quick. Okay, I put him on. So as I was saying, it's like, you dating the toxic girl and everything like that, and you just want to keep giving her a second chance and everything. It's like that. Like, I want to give Jade a second chance. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I would give
a second chance. You know what I'm saying? Even how bad this reign has been and everything.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't see the point of giving Rhea another championship belt. I really don't. Because one, she's a SmackDown. Is not SmackDown. She's a Raw. She's that Raw. So bringing her to SmackDown, I understand, because what we were complaining about, they're trying to deliver and everything like that. But it's kind of like, because the feud was so bad building up, and you're like, yeah, we're talking about each other's muscles and everything for 2 weeks straight, and then for some reason, all of a sudden, Jade starts a faction and all that, and it's just all over the place. And something that I didn't want to happen, they used Io Sky to make the feud a little bit better, but for some reason, it's still bad. It's still poop. It's like trash. It's
all over the place.
Yeah, but my thing is like, Jade, come back. I can give one more time, Jade. I'm giving you one more time.
Yeah.
And Loki, I want as I was saying, I also want Bianca Belair and Jay Cargill, and that's why I also want. I was like, just in case she's ready to come back.
Thank you. A real fan that recognizes real. I like that. Yes. But as far as like the match, I actually have. Yeah, I'm gonna be realistic. Let's be realistic. I have Rhea Ripley winning only because it's Rhea Ripley, and it's just like, but like you said, it's just like I would want to give Jade another chance, but I just feel like it's not gonna go that way. Rhea Ripley is gonna get the title belt, and she's gonna end up being back on SmackDown. So I have Rhea Ripley coming out on top on this game. I'm being honest with you.
I'm just curious, like, what do you do with this storyline then? I guess Io turns on Rhea, but that doesn't seem real. I don't know. Like, you could go there. I could see the vision there, but then other than that, I think just SmackDown, they just don't have like they're like I said, we said, SmackDown is really just developing women and everything like that. And for some reason, they don't push Chelsea Green. I think it's crazy. I think it's crazy. But other than that, like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe I'm just so used to bad storylines and everything. I'm like, just keep them coming.
We have adapted it. It's like, man, I already adapted so much. What we got now? What's next? Come on, bring it. Like, yeah, I get you.
Yeah. So for the U.S. State no, I see U.S. State. Oh my gosh, the United States Championship. We have Sami Zayn and Trick Williams. I think this is a click. Give Trick the belt. First of all, who in the world said, let's give Sammy the title, and said that's a good idea? I feel like if I'm Carmelo Hayes, I'm like, huh? That made no
somebody
sense.
in that writing room. Somebody in that writing room.
And to be honest with you, have Trick, and because of Trick's Williams character, don't do a U.S. Open challenge anymore. I think it will make it even better because of his character. The lemon pepper steppers. You guys are not worthy.
The lemon pepper steppers.
And everything. But I just think with this matchup and everything like that, I'm so excited for Trick Williams. I know that intro is going to be amazing. I know the WrestleMania crowd is about to go crazy, and I can confidently say they should never have a WrestleMania without Trick Williams as long as he's in the WWE. Him, Obafemi, like these type of guys that are coming up and they are making noise. Like everybody knows Obafemi's interest now, and it's only been 1 or 2 months. Trick Williams, everybody's saying whoop that Trick.
Yeah,
everybody in their
this is NXT days.
I'm telling you, he is. I can confidently say this. I know I said Shawn Michaels. I don't know what I was drinking, but I can confidently say he is the next Dwayne The Rock Johnson if they do this right. He's just like Dwayne. Like if you look at Dwayne's when he was in the WWE, man, he is the next Dwayne. The Rock, I said it. The lemon pepper steppers whoop that quick. Yes.
I just had to make sure I heard you right. The next Dwayne.
You heard me correctly. You heard me correctly.
Okay. All right.
And
I disagree with that full-heartedly. But as far as getting back on topic to who I think is going to win, I have Trick Williams winning. And only because Sami Zayn, I don't know what you're doing with your character, but you need to stop or do something. Turn heel. Do whatever, because you're getting on my nerves.
I think Sammy does turn heel here. I think it's time.
I think after the match. This is what I've been saying. I've been saying this prior on our past podcast. What did I say? Sami Zayn, you need to turn heel. I'm tired of you coming on here apologizing to people because of what you did or whatever. No, put your foot down. Don't apologize. I did it because this is to help me get a footstep of what I need to do, and that's to get me the WWE Championship. I need you to do that. Instead, he's in the camera. I'm sorry, okay? I don't know. I know you're gonna do great. I know you're gonna do this. Man, get that out of here. Get that garbage out of here, man. I'm tired of that. No. And yeah, I agree with you. Who in the world in that writing room decided to take the belt away from Carmelo Hayes to give it to him? Like, really? No, you just don't do that. No. So I'm really hoping that Trick Williams get the U.S. title. I have Trick Williams coming out on top at WrestleMania. I don't agree with what you say that he's the next Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Mind you, he's a good trash talker. He's a good trash talker. He's a good entertainer with all that. But as the level to put him at a Dwayne Johnson right now, Cameron, at an early age like this in his career,
I say he's the next Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Now, did I say he is Dwayne The Rock Johnson, similar to the T? I said he's the next.
He's the next Dwayne The Rock Johnson. I don't even put him at that yet. I don't even put him in that character. I don't even put him in that top tier yet.
All right, he has the swagger, he has the charisma, he doesn't
He
care
has
what people
swagger.
say.
I'm just saying that it don't match the swagger as to Dwayne The Rock Johnson, though. I'm going to be
All
honest
right,
with that.
he got everybody singing his theme song, and he's just a rookie in the WWE main event.
And they
I'm
have
telling you,
everybody singing Oba Femi's song. Oba,
and we say
Oba.
he's the next Brock. What's
I
wrong
never
with
said he
that?
was next. Who said? Did I say he's in that?
You
Well,
don't
maybe
think
I
he's the
did.
next?
Okay,
You don't think
yeah.
he's the next Brock?
I
I'm about
never
to say,
said. Okay, all
if you
right.
don't think he's the
Yeah,
next Brock,
I probably did say it, so I'll give you that one. Okay, I probably did say that, so I'll give you that one. I'm
all
be
right.
honest with you. Yeah.
Last two we have Finn Balor and Dominic Mysterio. I think Finn Balor needs to win this,
Demon Finn
especially
Balor.
that.
Demon Finn Balor.
Yeah, I rebuke that, but
We all
yeah,
know who's gonna win. It's Demon Finn Balor.
he needs to.
He's going
Like
to.
he needs to.
Dominic
If this
needs a
is supposed
good butt whooping.
if this is supposed to be his most, like, I guess you can say, like, his powerful self, like when he turns into like the demon and everything like that. He needs to win this and everything, because he shouldn't have lost the Edge in WrestleMania 39. But anyway, yeah, he needs this win.
Yeah, we all
Dominic
know.
really.
We both agree on that. Demon Finn Balor is going to win.
Yeah.
He's going to.
Um, the main event,
And
CM Punk versus Roman Reigns. This is kind of like the one thing I do appreciate this matchup. I don't know. I can't confidently say that CM Punk is going to win.
you don't
I can't
know.
confidently say
I
that
know.
going to win. Who you think is going to win?
I can confidently say that Roman Reigns is going to win. Confidently. I think Roman Reigns is going to win. Beans is that, like he said, CM Punk has been a good champion, but he's a transitional champion and is about to come back on to the tribal chief. He's about to make this interesting again. Roman Reigns is about to take the palm of
Stop. No, stop.
He's about to take the palm.
No,
What do you mean?
No way you're saying this is going to be more interesting. Bro, come on, dog. Let's be for real. He's not going to show up every single week. He's not even going to show up into some pay-per-views. And yet you want this man to be your championship. If Roman Reigns, if he comes every other week, I'll be fine. If he shows up pay-per-views, I will be fine. But let's be realistic. He's not going to do that. And do I want that again? No. But at the time period when he was championship is what it needed, is what WWE needed to be to gain is a popularity again. We appreciate Roman, everything that he did. He was the workhorse and everything like that. But let's be real. When the last 2 years Roman was champion, he was barely there. He fought, I think the last year that he was champion, he fought 5 times.
Yeah, he did. He did.
5. So
Cameron's like, I can't need that. I don't need that again.
I really don't need that again. Because we got that last year with John Cena.
Yeah.
Like when he was championship and everything like that.
But we should have known that John Cena wasn't going to be there constantly defending that championship the way he was. We known that from the start.
I agree. And if John Cena wasn't going for the world record, I would say no, don't give it to him, because I want a champion that is here working every single week. I don't need this type of stuff and everything like that. But if Roman wins, I'm like, all right, cool. But I better not see a single person that wanted Roman winning, excited and everything, complaining about you, DeAndre.
So I was gonna say what you're saying to me.
Yes, you, DeAndre. I don't want to hear a single word that comes out of your mouth, because you're like, oh my gosh, the story with the world heavyweight champion is boring. Oh my God, Roman doesn't show up to work. You wanted this.
And I was one of the ones that also did say is that I got tired of the part-time championship defending as well. So it's just like, I can understand that, but it's just like, Cameron, you can't act like that Roman Reigns is not going to win. It's been laid out on the table for him. You can literally see it before our eyes.
Honestly, I don't know. I don't know.
You don't know.
I don't know. And honestly, I don't think he wins by himself. I think the Usos are going to come back. I think what's it called? I think was either the Usos are going to come back or The Rock is coming back. I truly believe the way they keep talking about Wayne and everything like that, he's coming back. It's written in the stars that he's coming back and everything.
Okay, we'll see. But I have Roman Reigns.
And I don't want Dwayne touching WWE. Yeah, I don't want Dwayne touching WWE.
And yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, and you've on the record been saying stay away from WWE.
Keep acting.
So
just keep acting.
I can't wait till on Sunday after we get back on here when WrestleMania weekend is finished and if we have the end results. If we talk about the end results, I'm gonna be like, boy, did I tell you so. Acknowledge your tribal chief, man. You got CM Punk? All right. Y'all keep this for the record. I have Roman Reigns. He's got CM Punk. We gonna be back, and we gonna let y'all know who the end result is, and that is the Tribal Chief.
But this is it, y'all. Thank y'all for joining. Thank y'all for joining the stream, man. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. I don't know. Yeah, we love y'all. And we're back.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. All right, I'm about to end this. Y'all.
All right, Doug.